Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Bouchard's Homestead Adventures. We are back in Elysium today and we have a few things that we're going to be working on. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is something that I built. So I am not a big fan of pooping while standing up. So what I decided to do was build a sort of like a toilet, but obviously without flushing and stuff like that, out of a chair. So just sitting there for a second. So that is what it looks like. So what I did was I chopped off the top portion, ripped off the stuffing, and then just cut a hole with a saw, and then threw on a toilet seat on. Then underneath you could just put a bucket with a bag and then you're all set to go. So I found that this would be a lot easier for when I'm permanently out here, which I hope is soon. Hopefully it's within the next couple of weeks to a month maximum. But until then, I'll keep coming up and we'll keep making episodes. So the second thing that we want to work on is we want to keep clearing out the trees. I decided to move where I'm planning on putting the cabin, because where I picked before it's unlevel, so it'd be hard to build. So I found a spot literally like 10 feet over that is there's still trees, so I'll still have to clear those out, and then from there it's a lot flatter and a lot more open, so it should be good. So right now, this is where this is where I originally said I wanted to build the cabin, but as you can see, it's not very level, and yeah. So from here, so this is where I'm gonna set up my temporary lodgings until I build the cabin. So once I'm out here permanently, this is where I'm gonna set up my tent and have everything set up here. And then on this side, this right over here is where I'm gonna be building the cabin eventually. So as you can see, it's not that far. It's just from one side to the other. So yeah. So we still have to cut down all those trees and clear out the branches and the leaves. So yeah, other than that, I keep stepping and tripping on the stumps from the trees that I cut last episode. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to build a fire and I'm gonna burn them out. So we'll be doing that. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I am where we'll eventually be putting up the cabin. So this is what I have to work with. So what I'm gonna have to do is probably cut to about the big tree right there. So I'll be cutting down all these small trees, moving them over, cutting them up for firewood, and then from there I'll be taking measurements. I'll measure them out, and you'll see about the size that I want to build the cabin. It's not a Toronto house in downtown, but it should be the size of a hobo's house. All right.
into small herb pieces, like a foot size, so that I can burn them. So I will show you guys what I'm doing. See you in a second.
Hi guys, so I was grabbing myself some water when I found a widowmaker. So a widowmaker is a tree that's dead that could potentially fall and kill somebody, so it's called a widowmaker. So I found one right there. It's not really a widowmaker, but it could seriously hurt me, plus it's right where I'm going to be eventually putting the property, or the cabin, so I'm just going to be cutting it down. guys, so I was in the middle of clearing the whatever you want to call it. So I was clearing it out, and then I ran out of gas for my chainsaw, so I still have a little bit of work to do, but I want to start measuring out so I could see if I need to cut more trees down or not. So I'll take you guys for the ride. Hold on. Alright guys, so I tried to find a good way to videotape me measuring, but unless I put the phone on the ground, and it won't look good. So what I'm going to do is I will measure it out and put the sticks or something to show you a visual, and I'll see you in a second. Hi guys, alright, so I did the measurement, and from where I am standing right now to that big tree is 18 feet, and then from that tree right there to about right around there, so the big tree, or not big tree, but this tree right over here is about 35 feet. So I was thinking about a 16 by 24, so that should give me more than enough room with what I have here. If I need to, I can cut like a few of these other trees here out, or move it this way more. So I should have enough room. So it is a little bit on a slant. It's hard to tell, but there is a little bit of a slant. So when I do the footing for the foundations, I'll have to remember that. But yeah, that'll be in a future episode. So right now, what I'm going to be doing is I will be burning some stumps. So I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, so I have gotten the fire ready to start. So I made a teepee, put some easy to light stuff on the bottom, and some sticks, and then some bigger ones, making a teepee on the top. And then we just gotta let it burn. So yeah, we'll start it up and enjoy.